going on, folks? This is Acid Roots Wired. We've got another episode of Guitar Hero here. So, yeah, this is a good song. I appreciate Stellar. On the way home today, I was busy out and about with errands, and I saw some dude in like a tie-dye shirt, and it made me want one. I think I'm gonna pick up a tie-dye shirt or two. Nice, cool little thing. This song reminds me of hippies. Reminds me of like Woodstock 69 or 99. They used to do Woodstock on every 9 digit of the year. I don't know if they did it in 2019, but they used to do it a bunch. So I think it'd be wise for me to get some tie-dye shirts. Kind of been a while since I've heard some hippie songs. Hippies are kind of, you know, like you think of like emo folks and goth folks and punks and those type fellows and jocks and everything else in between. It's just kind of like, you know, hippie is definitely something that's kind of undervalued these days. Like, hell, I give Incubus credit. They need to bring this vibe back. This is kind of a tricky song. Really, the thing about it, this is kind of a tricky song here. They have the dual. The thing about this song is it goes from like dual notes to like expecting you to have like the keys mapped out particularly well, and this is kind of tricky how that kind of goes. But I probably would not want to do this song on hard. Just yeah, it's a nice little one here. You know, it's kind of interesting, you know, when musicians make mistakes at like shows and stuff. I wonder, I mean, you know, you think of some of those guitar players that can actually play songs like Master of Puppets by Metallica and some of that type stuff. I wonder how many mistakes a band member can make before the fans are like, oh, fuck it, you know, they want a refund or something. You definitely can't. It's probably difficult for a guitar player to get drunk and be at a show and stuff, because you have to think. Some of those folks. Don't know if James Hetfield would be too happy if, like, I want to say it's like Lars Ulrich or something like that. I don't remember the guitarist's name, but one of those dudes. I remember Yellow Wolf used to get fucked up at his shows. He said that he used to, like, back in 2010 during, like, the Trunk Music 0 to 60 days. It's kind of, you know, it's funny stuff. The song is really a bastard. I mean, it really pulled out the tricks this time around. I just wonder what Appetite for Destruction is going to be like. That's the next song in the next episode that I'm going to do. But I'll tell you, like, with all those people in the crowd, you would think I would have made more than $100 for this show. That's what I make for this. That's not a $100 show right there. That looks more like a 4-digit type show. I mean, obviously, it's not like you can get 4 digits, but you would think, you know, this is the... You know, I don't remember Incubus making too many songs like this. I want to say like their 2006 album Light Grenade was kind of similar, but they're just very spotty with the way that they kind of come about. They are kind of, you know. Got some Doritos next to me. I'm probably going to munch after this episode. Got some goodies. Stuff like that. It's a typical hot summer day here. This is the curriculum for some of that. Yeah, it's actually been kind of mellow. There's been a lot of... I don't know, it just feels like everyone this summer has been kind of more breezy than I would have imagined. I don't know. We need a... I'm not really much of a hustler in that sort of mentality, but I do feel like, you know, we gotta get the drive back in, like, the system. There's been such a lazy kind of past couple of months. I'm just like, you know, I don't know. I mean, it's just YouTube. I mean, I just feel like the only real YouTube channels that are doing stuff right now are just the fluff channels. I mean, like all these Eminem reactions and things like that. There's just a bunch of reactions going on. Like even the Needle Drop has kind of said that 2022 in terms of music this year has sucked. And it's like, I don't know how to save it. I mean, That's really the concept behind it. I'm not sure as to how to save these sorts of situations, because I mean, I don't want to full-blown say that music has sucked ass entirely, because I haven't listened to very many 2022 records, but it's just been kind of straightforward. You know, it's just like you get what you get, and there's no surprises anymore. Like, the closest thing to like surprises was just Drake and Kendrick Lamar dropping their surprise albums. Not that the Kendrick Lamar album was something I was, super hyped for, just because I knew it was going to be kind of more of like, studied, job interview type music, that type stuff, not really like pull-up music or club music or something like that. But Drake at least tried to drop like a dance club type record like he did with the song One Dance from Views, but it just is, in very short supply. I wonder if this Lizzo album is going to be good. I would like to suppose that. Lizzo has a pretty good track record with her singles, so it'd be interesting to see what she's going to be up to. And yeah, I don't know. It's just been relatively sparse. I mean, it's fucking July, I should not be only that much stoked about only like 3 records this year, and we're almost 8 months into the year. It's like mid-July now is kind of the situation. I look after it like I cared about the Avril Lavigne record. The Drake record looks interesting somewhat. I mean, it's gotten bad reception, but I'm going to see that for myself. I guess folks like Future and, I mean, it's kind of spotty in terms of like what's really been happening this year. I just really question, like, I mean, the internet is just so much of like, back and forth. You get some folks that feel like Kendrick dropped like the album of the year, and I bet you he might just win the Grammy next year when we get to the Grammy Awards. It might be him that winds up winning, like, the Grammys for 2023, and it's like, well, that just goes to show that, like, I don't know what to do. I mean, really, I need someone like King Gordy or, one of those type fellows. I think some other folks, Twista or someone like that. I don't know. It's kind of the concept behind it. There's just how many. I would almost wonder what's going to happen with Eminem and Curtain Call 2, but I'm just kind of unsure. Hopefully Eminem could do it, because that's the thing. With the first Curtain Call, like, he really had good songs on there. I mean, that was Eminem at his peak, and it made sense. I mean, I would have felt like Curtain Call wouldn't have been nearly as good if he wouldn't have dropped those 3 extra songs with it, but that was just a showcase of him. But this time it's kind of like, I don't know. But we'll see what happens, so. In terms of rock music, I mean, I'm glad that there's been some rock music that's kind of been going on right now. Like, Panic at the Disco is getting ready to come back. I'm just kind of like, hell, I'll have to see what relatively kind of happens. Public Theater. Alright. That's 700 for that. Huh. So. Alright, new venue, and we've got some good stuff going on. So. Checking out the venues and stuff. See what's up. Alright, we'll get a few more of these going. Like I said, this next song might be tough. I don't know if it's Appetite Symphony of Destruction. Alright, see you next time, folks.